able to use a tow truck to lift the car back onto the road.
He opened his door, and the guy looked at him and told him, "Help me." And my deputy goes, "Oh my, there's somebody alive." But I believe he just had the will to survive, and people always say that is, the more you believe you could survive, the better chance you have.
The man was taken to the hospital and has since been released without any serious injuries.
Your news at 6, just 2 minutes away. Coming up, the record donation just made to one of Virginia's most popular museums. Today we get a sneak peek at a multi-million-dollar piece of art.
And we're on your side as rain moves into the area. Nick Russo has the updated forecast for the evening. It's a first alert weather day. We are back after this.
Comfort in the community. It's not about Holland Springs. It's not about who's out here praying. It's about what can we do to bring some life and peace to this community.
Now, Kervin says it's possible some of the students who attended the high school and who currently attend may have been friends with the victims. Ahead at 11, we're learning more details about one of the victims, Salal, who actually was on the missing children's list for several years. I'll break down a lot of those developments coming up at 11 o'clock on NBC 12 News. Karina Bolster, NBC 12.
All right, Karina, thanks a lot. The Christmas season is the busiest time of year for both shopping and for shipping.
And the clock is ticking to get those packages in the mail to help you avoid problems like attempting to ship someone a bottle of wine.
Kelly Avellino is on your side with what you need to know.
If you've got gifts to mail, you better get online with your bubble wrap. Time is running out. Whatever it is you're shipping.
Taxidermy items.
My wife's favorite chair.
It was a full stretched out goose. That was nice.
Resin art.
December 14th is the last day to send it via ground shipping through UPS or FedEx and get it there by Christmas, or else
It'll kind of, throw a wrench in the Christmas spirit.
at the post office, December 20th is the last day to ship packages via priority mail. After that, you still have a few days, but the closer you get to the big day, the more you'll pay.
$13.95.
In fact, if you're a super procrastinator, FedEx offers same-day delivery on Christmas, but you can bet it will be expensive. To make sure your presents get there in one piece, layer up on the bubble wrap, peanuts, and packing paper.
You want to make sure that you have at least 4 inches around your fragile item to secure that and make sure that it doesn't shift in the package.
As far as what you can't ship, USPS won't ship alcohol, period. UPS and FedEx also have tight restrictions on shipping wine or liquor. Chances are you won't be able to send it because of tricky state regulations. So try ordering the bottle from a website and having it directly shipped to the person. If you've got liquids or anything that may be considered hazardous, like a science kit for your nephew, make sure you let the handlers know.
Batteries, glue. You want to make sure that any of the material is not flammable.
The wait online is worth it so your loved one can get excited when they open up your special gift. You're shipping your granddaughter her grandmother's baby chair. What a sentimental gift, how beautiful. So this is like nearly 90 years old, this chair.
I'm 88, so.
UPS is even open on Christmas Eve, but if you wait that long and procrastinate, your present won't get there until the day after Christmas. Get online now, guys. On your side in Richmond, I'm Kelly Avellino for NBC 12 News.
Good Friday evening. It is a first alert weather day as that heavy rain pushes on through. We're getting a little bit of a break right now, though, in Metro Richmond. Some lighter rain showers passing through this evening. That first alert weather day for today and also for tomorrow. Heavy rain north of Richmond right now. That's where we find some heavier downpours up toward Fredericksburg, right up and down I-95. But a little bit of a break right now between Richmond and Petersburg, and then more heavy downpours off to the south and west. That's going to be the trend over the next 24 hours. We see these rounds of heavier downpours, and then it kind of lightens up a little bit with some lighter drizzle and light rain showers coming on through. Nevertheless, a flood watch in effect for the entire NBC 12 viewing area for up to 2 inches of rainfall. I think most spots below 2 inches, probably around 1 inch with this storm. Hopefully that cuts down on our flooding threat, but we do have some melting snow, and that's going to add even more liquid into the rivers and streams out there. So we're concerned about the rivers starting to rise the next couple of days. Also concerned about some urban flooding, maybe some of the drains getting clogged up by snow and leaves. If you can clean those out tonight, that's really going to help reduce your flooding chances over the next couple of days. First alert weather day for today and also for your Saturday for that potential of
Asher B. Durand last reportedly sold for $40 million, though its value goes deeper than the brush strokes.
My hope is that the financials, which are very real, do not detract from the enormous educational values.
Durand was part of the Hudson River School of Artists in 1853, around the time of the Industrial Revolution.
I think it just really is able to encapsulate that very complex moment in American history when you suddenly have the birth of the railroad.
The painting showing the progress from before to after.
In the foreground you have the Native Americans, you have the white settlers. In the middle ground you see the railroad and the beginning of kind of the new industrial revolution and technological progress that's happening. And in the far distance is this shining city, and that's going to be the modern city of the future.
That modern city, just like everything else, coming at a price.
Nature and its denizens pay a certain price, a certain sacrifice for industrial and technological progress.
And that price is that the natural wilderness that we've been living in up until this point will, for the most part, vanish.
That resounding message, they say, makes this painting one of the greatest American paintings of all time. And it won't be going anywhere anytime soon.
Never.
On your side, Olivia Eugenio, NBC 12 News.
It is absolutely beautiful. And you can have the chance to see progress beginning next Tuesday. Remember, the museum is free and is open 365 days a year.
And tonight we want to take a moment to say a big thank you to a group of folks who've helped make 12 on Your Side what it is today.
This afternoon, we held a holiday luncheon here at our studios to honor our Call 12 volunteers. We are so blessed to have such a dedicated group as part of our NBC 12 family. They are here year-round to take your calls and help us help you get results when you have nowhere else to turn. Now, some of our volunteers have been with us for more than 2 decades. 12 is on your side, and that couldn't be without people like our volunteers. So thank you and happy holidays from your family here at NBC 12.
And stay with us.
Why all the excitement? It's proven. No other gasoline gets you better mileage than Chevron with Techron. Yep, no better mileage than Chevron with Techron. Care for your car. That'll keep you moving.
Benefit Petersburg Schools. The Redskins partnering with Petersburg Public Schools, offering discounted tickets to help raise money for classroom supplies. Petersburg students, families, teachers, school employees, as well as residents can buy tickets to the Washington Redskins Philadelphia Eagles game on the 30th of December. The discounted price is $50 to $70 per ticket. $10 from each ticket goes to Petersburg schools.
An update out of New Kent County tonight. Live horse racing is coming back to Colonial Downs. The company that bought the track for roughly $20 million says it was granted an operating license by the Virginia Racing Commission. There are 15 thoroughbred race dates that will be between August 8th and September 7th next year. Colonial Downs has not had live racing since 2014.
A nice turnout for the annual Blessing of the Animals. That was the scene around noon today in Richmond. Pets were dressed up at the Choco Slip Fountain right there in front of the Martin Agency. People also donated pet food to the Animal Adoption and Rescue Foundation. The Richmond Police Mounted Unit was even part of this event.
It might be raining this weekend, but the neighborhood roads are finally clear to go check out all the wonderful homes decorated with Christmas lights. This is video of the Glen Allen house. It is just one of several homes featured in our Holiday Home series. If you want to check out any of the holiday homes for yourself, just look for the full list on 12abouttown.com.
Dear Alan and Alan, after the accident turned my life upside down, I didn't know where to turn. But from the day we met, I knew I was in good hands. Your experience and tireless work ethic made it possible for me to follow my dreams. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for protecting me. Your support inspired me. And now, like you, I'm helping others. You helped me understand what it means to say, I.
Melting snow as well. That's why we're concerned about flooding, not only in urban areas with poor drainage flooding, but also some river flooding as the rivers start to rise the next few days. We'll watch that closely. First alert weather day for today and also for Saturday. Your hour-by-hour forecast for this evening. We're headed out and about Friday evening. It's going to be a wet night out there. Grab your rain gear and your umbrella as light to moderate rain continues for the evening. It does get heavier overnight tonight as heavier bands of rain push in from the south and west. After midnight, that's when we're expecting the heaviest rain in the Richmond metro, and then the rain starts to slide off to our east early on Saturday morning. Heaviest rain east of I-95 as we start to gradually see some lighter rain for tomorrow, but some scattered rain showers possible during the day on Saturday and Sunday as well. Temperatures this weekend stuck in the lower 50s and upper 40s. A little bit warmer on Monday as some sun returns, then back into the mid-40s by Tuesday and Wednesday with more sun and maybe a few rain showers by next Thursday.
Have yet to answer at this point. However, we do know that the Richmond Division of the FBI is assisting in this ongoing investigation. Now, earlier today, a small memorial was placed outside of this apartment complex for the two 18-year-olds who were shot and killed yesterday. One woman says they were her neighbors but didn't know them personally. Now, a spokesman for Henrico Schools says Samal attended Highland Springs High School about 2 years ago before she withdrew. Today, a group was seen praying outside of the school following this tragedy.
Our prayer today was to bring some peace and comfort in the community. It's not about Highland Springs. It's not about, who's out here praying. It's about what can we do to bring some life and peace to this community.
Kervin says it's possible some of the students who attend the high school may have been friends with the victims. Now ahead at 6, we're learning new details about how one of the victims was actually on a missing children's list for several years. Of course, we're waiting to learn some of those new details from Henrico Police as well as to what possibly led up to the shooting. Live on your side in Highland Springs, Karina Volster, NBC 12 News.
All right, Karina, thank you. The countdown to Christmas is on, and that means getting those gifts shipped. Today is the first big deadline for mailing packages.